Hey everybody, it's Busy Little Bee. Welcome back to my channel. Today we are talking about a channel that decided they were going to accuse Casey, Amber Lynn Reed's ex, of scamming the entire community. They tried to walk it back afterwards, and now I'm very interested in this person's channel, their content, and their reaction style. So let's go ahead and meet what cereal is that.
Oh my god, look at that burnt bitch. Trash. No one cares. Bro, it's your fake ass fucking relationship. It's imaginary. It literally. No. Y'all are gonna get pissed off if I make
I just want to continue.
You know what? I'll say it anyway. Maybe she's schizophrenic.
I'm being happy.
It's okay, you guys. I can make that joke. My cousin is schizophrenic.
About this in the slide.
Most of your community is also fat. You know what I mean? Us fatties, we know what goes on with Ozempic, semaglutide, Zepbound, whatever the fuck you're on.
Ozempic? You mean Ozempic? Semaglutide? You mean semaglutide? I'm not even fat and I know this shit. Anyway, let's talk about what she accused Casey of. Let's go ahead and take a look at what the Snark Alert put out about this situation.
July 3rd, which is about 1 month after this last conversation, which is when he finds out, the last conversation is when he finds out that he can qualify and that he just has to do his own part, right? And this is his update. Hey everyone. Hello everyone. I want to thank all who have supported/donated so far. I just want to let everyone know there is 3 months left to make this goal. October 31st is the last day. Even if you cannot donate, please share this as it will help so much. Once again, thank you all so much. How come he is still asking for $11,000 after knowing that health insurance for sure covers it? He qualifies. He qualifies under every single fucking criteria. Don't come at me with that, okay? Let's not start with that. Even if you do make those excuses for him, what is that $11,000 towards? Are you gonna say aftercare? Huh? You don't think that it's wrong? No, Casey did everything wrong. I love you, girl, but this doesn't prove absolutely anything. I'm sorry you feel that way. I really am.
Serial didn't show the rest of the conversation between Gazette and Casey. Casey did reach out to his insurance company and he was told that top surgery was not covered. This can be seen in a screenshot shared by Nerfy.
I feel the need to share this with you, which is the part of the conversation that was conveniently cut out of that video, which is Casey saying that he had a follow-up question because they are adamant they do not cover top surgery and he doesn't know what else to do or say because no matter how he explains it, they will not cover it. So you guys can tell that this is where her screenshots ended and this is the part that was cut out. And the other person involved said, let me look into getting you a letter of intent to get them, to get it sent over to them. Maybe they don't know that the policy has changed. He never said it was covered. The conversation pertained to it may be covered. He did call, he did all of it, and he did not get it covered. I just wanted that out there because like I said, I don't care what anybody has to say about me, but this is the kind of lie that can damage somebody significantly.
This conversation took place well before Casey posted an update on his GoFundMe page. Many of Serial's viewers began messaging Casey on Discord in droves, which was obviously overwhelming for him. In Casey's words, Serial should not have told anyone to message me. Please do not message me about her stream. It is overwhelming and I don't understand why this is happening.
He's still continuing to take money for a surgery that will either be partially or fully covered. Like, I don't know what else to say.
Seems to me like she knew exactly what she was doing, and it all seems very calculated and like it was a personal thing because they had stopped being friends before this happened, and there's just a lot of questions. So now she came back a few days later and did this like, uh-oh stream with the person who was sending the messages to Casey Gazette. Now, this Gazette person makes a whole lot of claims with a whole lot of no fucking proof. So, Jade's Speculation Station, again, the links are in the description if you want to check out her channel. She does great work. This is where I found out about all this. But we're going to listen to her kind of break down parts of that last stream. That was horrendous. And we're going to read the top comments from there that kind of demonstrate exactly how poorly this redemption stream was conducted. Let's go ahead and check in with Jade's Speculation Station, and then we'll look at the top comments.
I am a licensed attorney. I've been barred since 2013. I have 3 master's degrees.
She goes on to say her master's focuses on health law. She's continuing to educate herself on transgender and gender-affirming care, including impact care with the ACLU. She helps write policies for insurance companies for gender-inclusive language, all the while helping navigate insurance companies in their denials for people. None of which I can confirm because all I know about her is that she's some random Discord lady who goes by Gazette and uses avatars. No real name, no pictures, no bar license number to look up. So I guess we're going off trust me, bro. She sounds rather offended, in fact, that people like me see her as a random Discord lady.
There is this narrative going around that it was that like I'm just this random Discord lady that asked Casey like, "Hey, do you have health insurance?" "Oh, okay, cool. Like you have health insurance, so this is covered." That's absolutely not what happened.
The last time I was here, you two were friends. Excuse me for overstepping, but I feel like you should have done a private confrontation. We're not friends. We're not friends to confirm or deny. It's confirmed.
These clips were from her first one where she was calling Casey a scammer and saying, "Do not donate to this GoFundMe." These clips were from that where she's saying it's confirmed. Ma'am, no, not a damn thing is confirmed. People would be breaking HIPAA laws if they were passing around that kind of information. Let's find out how Gazette knows these health insurance policies so well, and specifically Casey's. Let's go ahead and take a look at that.
Before I explain a little bit about what's going on beneath the surface here, I think we've all noticed this strange background of some text conversations with no dates, no timestamps, no names, nothing, and, well, I'm curious about it, so take it away, random Discord lady. What are we looking at?
However, I do have screenshots of the conversation with the director of Casey's health insurance company. And again, this is specific to his health insurance company that I know because he gave me that information, right?
Fancy that. You see, well, I too am not going to dox Casey, so unfortunately this will have to be a trust me bro moment. I also have the name of his insurance, and I did a quick Google. They are absolutely able to cover gender affirming care depending on your policy, and they seem to have a lot of different policies. Much like all insurance companies, they're all very different and they depend on so many factors such as what state you're in, and under that umbrella there's PPO and HMO and this network and that network. This healthcare is offered in many states, and the only way you can really look at the policy information itself is to sign into your account, and I can tell you that information is not provided in any of these messages. Now, we can see that these random screenshots with no dates and no times and absolutely zero identifying information, that Gazette is claiming to know the director of his insurance. How does she supposedly know the director?
Nerfy, who I'm certain is privy to the non-redacted messages, understands how I know the director of the insurance company. So, this whole, well, directors aren't that easy to get in contact with. Yeah, you're right. Like for a layperson, sure. I just happen to have her phone number in my cell phone.
Well, that's so convenient, isn't it? It's also weird because when I was reading through these messages, initially Gazette asked if he had an entirely different company. He said no and gave her the name of his company, and that's when she conveniently realized she knew the director. And what are the odds, guys? Not only does this random unverified lawyer with random unverified text messages and no dates and no timestamps know this director, but, well, listen to this.
Is that just to clarify, was it confirmed by your mom that trans or gender affirming care is covered?
It was not confirmed specifically by the director.
So to fully understand Serial, he's getting top surgery, his insurance is covering it or most of it, and he's scamming people for money or more than he needed as a trans man. That's horrible. Yeah, basically. No, that isn't that allegedly. Allegedly. I just wish this would be more elaborated and not just a couple of screenshots. If you want to accuse someone of scamming, you need more proof. I mean, I don't know if I said that he is scamming. I thought I said allegedly. But I don't know if he is scamming. I don't know, you know? Who I believe at the end of the day is grifting.
So this is not and never has been about Casey, and thinking that his GoFundMe was a scam from the beginning. I still don't think that it is. I understand, and I know that Serial feels the same, that even with insurance, there are probably plenty of costs that will go along with, his recovery. And
As you can see, both Gazette and Serial are talking out both sides of their mouths, although Serial on this redemption stream said abso-fucking-lutely nothing. Gazette sounds kind of unhinged in my opinion, and delusions of grandeur, as Jade's speculation was saying. Yeah, very much so. This woman is acting like she's got 3 master's degrees and she's a lawyer and it just happens to work in a health insurance policy writing and has all this spare time to do all this crap on Discord. X to doubt. X to doubt.
For all we know, these text messages are between her and Serial. It's absolute bullshit. There are HIPAA laws that quite literally prevent you from gaining the specific information without the consent or knowledge of the policyholder or patient. I didn't ask Casey if he signed the release of information papers to Gazette, but considering he has no idea what her legal name is, I'm going with no.
This is one of the top comments from that live stream, and it says, "It's not that serious? How can you say that? Put yourself in Casey's position. If you were called a grifter on YouTube with no proof, you'd be squealing like a pig. Why is it your business? If you don't want to donate, don't. Oh, Gazette's mummy said it's covered, so it must be true? Grow the hell up." If I'm being honest, this really didn't address anything. The point wasn't about the intricacies of healthcare for transgender individuals. It was the way in which you made accusations against someone without any real reason or proof. The way you have handled this was less than graceful, to be honest, and quite frankly, all people wanted was accountability and honesty regarding your statements on your reaction. I am highly disappointed. I really think you should consider discussing this and taking accountability and speaking for yourself. Gazette did a fine job explaining the health insurance, but that wasn't the point. It never was. I think that a lot of this community feels very empathetic and sympathetic toward Casey because we got to know Casey because Amberlynn falsely accused him of horrific things, and he had to come on here and defend himself. And ever since then, we as a community, I think, have embraced Amberlynn's exes. And because we've watched them be done so wrong by her for so long. And I feel like this was a personal problem between some individuals, and they decided to make Casey look bad. I don't know that that was their motive. However, it does seem that way from the way things have come out, and now they're backtracking on all of it. It's just weird. I feel like the Snark Alert, Jade's Speculation Station, and now myself at least, are bringing light to this creator doing this, and I hope that it keeps you guys safe. I hope you guys know that Casey is not a scammer. I would never, ever, ever label Casey a scammer, and I think he was probably prompted by a lot of different people to even start a GoFundMe because he seems like a very prideful person. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this little look at what Serial is that. I really appreciate you guys for hanging in there while I'm not able to make content as often. I appreciate it, and I hope that what I put out is being enjoyed. So I hope you guys all have a great week ahead of you, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.
It's a nice lady called Busy Little Bee. It's a nice channel. Busy Little Bee, subscribe.
That is Queen Bee.
Busy Little Bee, subscribe to Busy Little Bee's channel.
I'm Busy Little Bee.
Good night, busy little bee.